This is Fox 59. 59 News at 10 starts now.
Charges are filed against two suspects who deputies say beat up and ran over a 20-year-old at a party in Mercer County. Welcome to 59 News at 10. I'm Brandon Van Sickle.
And I'm Riley Phillips. Deputies say it happened at a house party with underage drinking last week in Mercer County. Tonight we hear from the victim for the first time. 59 News reporter Caroline Forback spoke with him exclusively and has the story.
Still recovering from his injuries and now in a wheelchair, Zach Charles is trying to stay strong with a long road to recovery still ahead of him.
But when I woke up, I didn't know where I was, how I got there, what happened.
Zach was just recently released from the hospital after he was beat up and then ran over with a car. Deputies say it all happened on this street in Spanishburg last Sunday.
He fell to the ground. They got on top of him, and one of them was beating him. Then the other started beating him and kicking him in the head, picking his head up off of the ground and repeatedly smashing his head into the pavement.
Officials say it was a house party with more than 100 people and a lot of underage drinking. A fight broke out between Zach and several other people. He was hit in the head with a cinder block and then hit by at least one car. All of this happening while his family was visiting his grandparents next door.
And then I got another phone call from my sister that he had been run over. And at that moment, and it had just happened, at that moment I fainted in my hallway.
Zach's parents say it was all caught on cell phone video as people stood around and watched. Now she's wondering why no one stepped up to help her son.
There was over 100 kids there that night.
And every one of them had their phones out recording, but no one stopped to help him.
While the investigation continues, Zach is left with a broken pelvis, broken jaw, and several head injuries. He and his family are forced to adjust to his new lifestyle.
Everybody's handled it some better than others, but it's taking a toll on everybody.
Today he is sharing his story, hoping witnesses will come forward to deputies with more information.
We want Zachary's story to be heard. We want someone to come forward with videos that they have of this tragedy taking place, because if it wasn't for CPR being performed by my brother-in-law, Zachary wouldn't be with us today.
And praying for a quick recovery. Reporting in Mercer County, Caroline Forback, 59 News.
Zach says his cell phone is still missing and hopes someone will turn it in for evidence. As for the suspects, deputies have not released the names of the two suspects at this hour. They say they will as soon as an arrest is made. We will continue to follow the story and bring you more information as it becomes available.
Well, West Virginia State Police are looking for a registered sex offender. Terrence Skinner is currently wanted for failing to update his sex offender registry. Skinner registered a home on Ewart Avenue in Beckley, but troopers were told that he moved a couple of months ago. If you know where Skinner is, contact the West Virginia State Police Beckley Detachment.
A couple is in jail and charged with child neglect after police reportedly found a large knife and empty alcohol bottles within a child's reach. Beckley police arrested Jared Lilly and Heaven Holstein on Friday. Police say the arrest comes after responding to Ewart Avenue of a domestic violence complaint. Police say during the couple's fight, a child was hurt by a window that fell into the home. Police also report inside of the home they found drug paraphernalia and a large knife lying on the floor. Holstein and Lilly are in jail on a $25,000 bond.
Well, rain has been falling around the region tonight, but will we see the sunshine as we head into our morning commute?
For the answer, let's check in with Storm Tracker 59 meteorologist Heidi Moore over in the Weather Lab with a first check of the forecast. Hey, Heidi.
Hey Riley, hey Brandon. I don't think we'll see a whole lot of sunshine to start things off tomorrow morning. We are in for some more rain as that morning commute gets underway. Even now, we're still seeing some showers out there on our Storm Tracker 59 HD Dual Live Doppler radar. All the way from far eastern Mercer County up through far western Greenbrier County. And you have some heavier rain falling in Summers and Monroe County at this time. And there's a few more back behind it starting to inch their way closer to Wyoming and McDowell County at this time. So through the evening tonight, we do have the potential to see those scattered showers and storms continue. You can see there aren't as many out there now that it's nighttime, but heading into tomorrow, you start getting that heat, that daytime heat and humidity. You're going to see more showers pop up as a cold front starts to approach. We'll talk about that and, of course, what to expect as we go through the rest of your work week coming up in just a bit.
All right, Heidi, thanks. Well, summer is almost over and school will be starting back for students. Grand Home Furnishings in Beckley is holding a school supply drive to collect items for families that can't afford them. People who make a donation will get discounts from 15 to 25% off of purchases. Steve Tincher, the store manager, says that he decided to participate because all kids deserve to have supplies for the school year.
The fact that we are concerned about our children and our communities, there are well-deserving boys and girls, as I said before, who do need school supplies. Economically, there are times it gets hard out there, and we realize that. So it's our way of saying that we are wanting to help in that area.
The drive started on July 7th and will continue through July 30th. Supplies will be distributed to Raleigh, Fayette, and Wyoming counties before their school year starts. And for more information on the drive, just visit our website, WVNSTV.com.
The 14th annual Friends of Coal Auto Fair kicks off this Friday. People will be able to enjoy hundreds of cars, carnival rides, and a concert on Saturday night. Those who attend will also be able to enjoy the auto show for a better price this year. Organizers say people will be able to attend the auto show and the carnival for a single price.
Tickets will be all included. So when you come to the Friends of Coal Auto Fair, you pay $5. Kids 10 and under get in for free. And that ticket will get you into the showground so you can see the cars, you can see all of the attractions, but you can also go to the concert.
The auto fair starts on Friday and runs until Saturday night, ending with a fireworks show.
Well, a business in Greenbrier County receives the honor of a lifetime, and they're showcasing their product at the Emmy Awards. Now they're looking to give one lucky person the chance to go with them. Hillbilly Hustlers is an online clothing brand. The company focuses on spreading a positive message while they aim to help veterans and rehabbed individuals get back on their feet and into the workforce. Founder of the company, Justin Morgan, says that he wants to help as many people as possible, and he added that what a better way to spread the word than take someone to Hollywood to promote the brand.
We're involving every West Virginian, every person that this will reach. We want to involve them and give them a chance to go with us.
The online giveaway will run until September 1st, and Morgan added that he hopes going to the Emmys will be positive for the state of West Virginia.
Well, if you go into almost any neighborhood across southern West Virginia, the chances you'll see some kind of abandoned structure are very likely. 59
News reporter Taylor Newman talked to a couple of people in Raleigh County who believe that this is a real issue that needs to be resolved.
Disaster. You know, it's a mess.
That's what residents living in Beaver have to say about several eyesores in their neighborhood. And when people come to visit them,
they say you live in a trashy community. And we don't until stuff like this happens.
Jim Vi has been living next to an abandoned home for well over a year. And there are more than 6 houses that are abandoned and dilapidated just in his neighborhood alone. Some have caught on fire, others just left unattended for years. And it's depressing neighboring property values.
It holds up resale value on everything. And I want to get mine ready to sell, and so with some of the others around. And I'd like to see the mess cleaned up.
James Jones also lives in the same neighborhood, but he lives next to an abandoned school. He says it's been there ever before he's moved in and thought for sure something would be done by now.
I don't really think anybody ever do anything to this building. I'd love to see it tore down.
The school is the old Beaver Elementary School. It closed back in 2004 and since then has stood there unused. According to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, vacant and abandoned properties are widely considered to attract crime because of the broken windows theory. A broken window will encourage further disorder.
You don't know who's coming in there. You don't know what they're doing.
Throughout the years, neighbors living in this neighborhood say many people have promised to clean it up and make it something. But it's only become a breeding ground for illegal crimes.
People come over here and break into it and tear it up.
The question that we're left with now is what needs to be done. Reporting in Raleigh County, Taylor Newman, 59 News.
And tomorrow, Taylor will talk with people working with the Raleigh County Abandoned Building Enforcement Agency to find out how they battle this issue head on.
Well, coming up on 59 News at 10, a deadly wildfire is raging near one of the country's most popular national parks. We'll tell you how firefighters and tourists are dealing with the fire next.
I'm Morgan Wright in Washington. Coming up, a new law will help grandparents caring for their grandchildren due to the opioid crisis.
And we are tracking some showers and storms back off to our west that will be heading our way through the overnight hours. I'll have all the details right after the break, so please stay with us.